Welcome to It's Getting Better All the Time Mental Health Outreach with your host, Sister Ava Bree. Again, this is It's Getting Better All the Time Mental Health Outreach with your host, Sister Ava Bree. And I just wanted to stop by briefly to tell you to never give up. There are some of you who are listening to me right now, and you are not sure if you are going to make it through the next hour. You are not sure if you have the strength to make it through the next day. But I want you to know that you do have the strength. I want you to know that there is hope out there, that hope is always an option. I want you to know that there are people out there who will listen, who will care. Those thoughts that you're having of harming yourself, those thoughts that you're having that are making you think that nothing will change, those thoughts of depression are nothing more than depression, as we know, is a medical condition. But what happens is that when you're depressed, all you can see are the negative things. When you're depressed, it's hard for you to see victory. It's hard for you to believe that hope is an option because you're feeling depressed, you're feeling sad. Those thoughts that you're having of harming yourself are nothing more than symptoms of your untreated or poorly treated depression. And I want you to know again, there is hope out there. 988, 24 hours, 7 days a week, call anytime. There is hope out there. For some of you, it may seem like, people talk about God and you saying to yourself, if there's a God, if he's so kind, if he's so wonderful, why am I feeling like this? There are some of you who are feeling, okay, you're saying, yeah, I do believe God, but it seems like the goodness of God must have passed me by and that life just seems hard. You know, disappointments and mistakes. They all come, it seems like they come to try your faith. You feel like there's no hope and for many of you, it feels as if it's getting harder to cope. You try to psych yourself up and tell yourself, okay, the next day will be better. And then the next day comes and then nothing changes. So you tell yourself the next day will be better and nothing changes. But I want you to know that things can change. Things can change for the better. It's important for you to get the help, to seek out the support that you need. You may say, I've tried it before. I'm telling you to try it again. Some of you, you're praying, you're screaming, and at God, and the more you pray, it seems like the worse things are getting and the worse that you're feeling. Well, I want you to know it's important for you to talk to God. Let him know that God, if you don't help me, I won't make it through tonight. Lord, if you don't help me, I won't make it till next week. God, I'm going under. And as you share with him how you're feeling and then ask him to help you. And as you do that, he'll give you the strength that you need. It's okay to cry. It's okay to yell. It's okay to scream. Say, God, help me. I won't make it. God, if you don't help me, I will not be helped. It's okay to say those things to him. And as you say those things to God, right, you without even realizing it, you'll get strength. You'll find strength because as you talk to him, he'll strengthen you and say, God, help me. He will help you. And one of the ways that he helps you is he'll help you and he'll also put you in the right path of people who can help you as well. 988. It's so important that we reach out. Some of you, it's hard for you to sleep. You can't sleep at night. You're tossing and turning. You're worried about what's going on. You don't, things are not changing. Okay. But I want you to know that you owe it to yourself. You owe it to yourself to keep going. Because here's the thing, if your life has been held up until this point, you owe it to yourself to see what's going to happen the next week, the next month. But it's important that we put things in place so that things can change. God will strengthen your heart and he will give you strength to hope and strength to cope. He'll give you strength to keep hoping and he'll give you strength to cope. You are not weak. You are not, some people feel like, oh, there's something wrong with me, or, depression is one of these things that will sneak up on you and you don't even realize that you're depressed. When you start feeling as if there's no hope, and you start feeling as if, nothing will ever change, what we're talking about an untreated or poorly treated depression. And when you can get treated for your depression, it'll be you start feeling better physically, but you'll also be able to kind of combat those negative thoughts. When we're feeling down, when we're feeling sad, and all we know are those negative thoughts, it's hard for us to see that things will get better. It's hard for us to see that things will change. We become cynical. We become, angry. We become bitter. In addition to the sadness, because we don't think things that will change. But I want you to know, I'm encouraging you to never give up. 988. Get help. Help is out there. Never give up. God bless you from It's Getting Better all the time.